You know, all these people in the audience are probably going to go out and vote on November 3rd. A good deal of the people that are going to watch it on television are going to go out and vote on November 3rd. But what I want to find out is what do you gentlemen, how would you like to address the people who are not going to go out and vote, who say, why does my vote count? Doesn't matter what my vote says, or it doesn't matter who's elected. So how would you address voter apathy to the people who are watching right now on television? How would you address voter apathy?
First of all, I don't think there's going to be voter apathy in this race. Every time that we've had a hotly contested race for the office of mayor in the city of North Adams, the figures have been quite high. And one thing about the citizens of North Adams, they do vote. And when there isn't a contest and there isn't much activity, they don't vote. But I can guarantee you in this year's election, they're going to be out there. And they're going to be out there for a lot of reasons, not only because they're interested, and they are a very intelligent voting population, but also because this city is going to be facing what I believe will be the two most difficult years that it's faced since the Depression. We're going to be looking at all types of problems, from the financial side of it to dealing with a national economy. This Wall Street can be going nuts and having a great time, and it can be over 10,000. But let me tell you something. This economy nationally is not stable. It has a long way to go. And as far as the state goes, the state's already used, the governor's already used 2 years of stimulus money to balance this year's budgets alone. What's going to happen next year? Boy, I'll tell you, it's a scary, scary scenario.
Well, I think, very fortunately, I think what voters will be looking at, Larry, is that they have two candidates that certainly represent the best interests of this community by far. I would say that. But I think more importantly, they're going to be looking at what do we stand for. You know, the old guard and the new, so to speak, and what do we stand for? Who is better prepared, and who's been really advocating that we put together a really firm economic development plan that will provide for jobs as we move out of this recession. And which candidate is better positioned to do this? Which candidate is better positioned and has the relationships and better positioned to unite this North Berkshire County to be able to formulate plans and start to plan and think as a locale rather than a local entity. So I think a lot of that is going to be dependent on how people look at our different platforms.
I have to just comment on the old guard, Dick. I'm only 6 years older than you are. And as far as the old guard, I mean, I guess you've sort of been part of that old guard over the years. And, you know, one thing that we have to realize in the city of North Adams, when you want to talk about relationships, I have very good relationships with the town administrator in Adams, the town administrator in Williamstown. Do we squabble from time to time? Absolutely. When they wanted to agree to a $200,000 fine from the EPA in Williamstown with the Hoosick Water Quality District, we squabbled over that. We said no. EPA ended up dropping the fine down to $140,000. We saved the taxpayers of the two communities $60,000. But we do talk and we do get along.